guys, it's Jonathan with The Positive Pin and Project Positivity, and this week I have the pleasure of sitting down with Leticia, who I've been trying to get to sit down, but she's a very, very busy realtor with one of the busiest, most successful real estate companies in San Antonio, right?
Yes.
Cooper, very, very successful real estate company, a lot of beautiful listings. And I met Leticia at dinner probably a couple of weeks ago, and she asked what I did, and obviously we had the connection of real estate there, but I let her know about the Positive Pin, and she instantly took a liking to it. And I love being able to connect with people who see the vision and who are actually positive thinking practitioners. So this week's Positive Pin is being awarded to Leticia for your positive attitude. Here you go,
Thank
Leticia.
you.
And she also introduced me to one of the people that I recognized a few videos back, Mr. Mike Hoover, who does the Think God campaign in San Antonio, which is amazing. So it's just so rewarding to meet people who share the vision and that can introduce you to other people who share a common vision. And I love that you had mentioned about the quote about being positive is not being oblivious to bad things or challenges that happen in your life, because we all have challenges, but it's being able to realize that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And I put a post on our Facebook page and it said that being positive isn't being delirious or silly, that everything's always great, because the most successful motivational speakers that I listen to, and I listen to a lot, they say they don't believe in that everything's great, everything's always great, and if you're planting a garden, I'll never have weeds. No, well, if you don't put in the work, you're going to get weeds. So being positive does take work, it does take effort, but it's also realizing that when it rains, there is going to be a rainbow after the rain. So look for the positive stuff in your daily challenges.
Absolutely.
So tell us, do you have something that you do in the day when you wake up? What are some of the first things you do when you wake up?
When I wake up, I had a beautiful view from my condo, and I went outside and looked at the sky and said, thank you, God, for this day. And this day is going to be a supernatural day. It's going to be whatever comes my way, it's going to be great. And I choose to be happy, and I smile a lot. I like to smile. I think sometimes even through the phone, if you're smiling, people can perceive that, and your tones like smooths down, and you welcome people into your corner. So that's what I do every single day. I drink my coffee, and I just really. Every day I decide to be happy and have a great day and prepare myself for the day. Now through the day I do it too. I have to remind myself every single, when I can. When I'm doing business, even when I'm driving, it's like, okay, it's a positive day. This is a great day. So I stimulate myself 24 hours a day if I can. Then I go to sleep and I thank God. And then I wake up again, and it's a routine. It's really in my mind, and it's there every day. And it's funny that today that you are here, I got this quote from one of my best friends, and it's perfect. And I agree with it. It says, being happy doesn't mean everything is perfect. It means that you have decided to look beyond the imperfections of life.
Yeah.
And that is, yes, and that's what I do. I think positive people are strong people. They have been through different circumstances and challenges in life. And they came to the conclusion, and I'm speaking for myself, and that's, one day I came to the conclusion that even though my personality and has always been positive and always seeing the bright side of life and things, and any obstacle that comes your way, life puts you in certain situations that are tough, that you don't know how to handle in that moment, and it's when your essence comes alive, and it really is the proof that what is gonna be. I mean, you really is for real your positive thinking and your happiness. And it was easy when you were doing well.
Yeah, it's always easy to be happy when things are going well.
But what about and this is what happened to me. What about when you have to make a really important decision in your life, and you know that you're gonna lose all this, and really you don't know what's gonna happen. You think you're gonna get through it. Yeah, and then it's not. It's totally the opposite. And you went through it.
Mm-hmm.
That's when and it's been a process. Even though I always been very positive, it was a process to me to understand that being happy is a choice. Thinking positive is my choice to see things in a different perspective. Even though it's the darkest moments of your life, you need to see the bright side of it and learn from it.
Absolutely.
And that's why I wake up every day, and I thank God that I'm in the right place at the right time, that my past didn't define me, actually has prepared me to be right here in front of you, and the people that surrounds me in my business. I'm a realtor, but I don't consider myself a realtor. I consider myself a person that helps other people to accomplish what they want in such an important decision that is selling or buying a house. Yeah. So I'm giving too. Mm-hmm. And I think that giving to others, it will return back to me in a greater form.
Yeah. One of my favorite motivational speakers, Zig Ziglar, always said that. That was the quote that he was known for. If you help enough people get what they want, you'll get everything that you want.
Exactly.
So it's about sharing. That was the purpose of the positive pin for myself. If you guys don't know yet, as I created it really as a daily reminder, because it's so easy to get busy and forget how thankful we are. So the pin I created for myself, and luckily I'm meeting people that love the idea too. And I'll be driving, and if you drive a lot, like I do, people like to really test your patience. So I'll look up in the rearview mirror and I'll be able to see a corner of it, and it'll remind me, hey, think positive. At least you have a car. At least I'm not having to wait for a bus out in the heat. So yeah, it's a good reminder.
And that's another thing. I don't allow people to steal my happiness and my positive thinking, because that's another thing that we need to learn. And I learned that. It's not that I just I was born with all these ideas. I mean, it's a process, it's a learning process. That you allow people to make you mad, or steal your happiness, or steal your positive thinking. So I don't allow myself. It's like, put your shield.
Yeah.
And keep it safe from those predators that are out there, that they're always negative, and because we're surrounded with them.
Yeah.
We are really surrounded. It takes a lot for a person to think positive every day. It really takes a lot.
Takes strength, yes.
It's strength and setting your mind. And I love the positive thing because it reminds that we need to be positive. But we need to keep doing what we're doing in order to accomplish that positive thinking.
I likened thinking positive thoughts to exercising. That in the beginning it may be challenging if you're not used to it, just to get up and think, today's going to be a great day, today's going to be a great day. But it's just like exercising, where the more you do it, the easier and the stronger you get. And when you reach that fulcrum of being positive and not letting negativity get to you, it's such a rewarding and self-satisfying feeling that I can't explain it. And I feel that I'm always striving to improve, but I feel that I'm at a point now where if somebody comes to me with negativity, that I'm able to sense that and not be rude, but realize that I'm not going to let their negativity influence my positivity. And when you do that, you feel so good about yourself. And so there's something about being aware of, listen, I'm in control of my mind. I am in control. Nobody's going to control how I think. And it really, really makes you feel good. So I encourage you guys to practice positive thinking. It's such a great thing.
Yeah, it's a practice every day, every single day.
Well, so if somebody wanted to contact you about buying a home, because what I like to do in these videos is I like to help the people that help me give back. So if somebody wants to buy a house, how can they reach you? Do you have a web? And you don't have to share this if you don't, because this goes on the internet. So if you want to share a web page you have, or have them call the office and ask for you, whatever you'd like, I would love to help you.
Well, they can log in the cuperrealty.com.
And that's K, how do you spell that?
Kuper.
Okay.
Realty.com, and they can log in with my name, Leticia Arauz.
Leticia Arauz, it'll be right here below the video.
Yes, and then my contact information, it will pop, and contact me anytime. Email, text, or by phone, or just show into my office and I'll just welcome you.
It's a beautiful office. Well, thank you for doing this. I
Thank you,
really
Jonathan.
appreciate
My
it.
pleasure.
Yeah.
My pleasure.
Guys, if you would like to get a positive pin and share some positivities, and by the way, it is March 15th, and we just got some brand new colors in, so I'm really excited about that. Go to our webpage. The webpage is www.positivepin.com. Wear one or share one. Or if you'd like to see other testimonials by very positive people like Leticia, go to our blog. It's www.thinkpositiveblog.com. And we will see you on our next installment.